And this is what we found.
I go walking on the beach sometimes and I keep trash bags with me, and if I notice that there's a lot of seaweed, I'll bring a bag as I walk because these seaweed patches pick up all kinds of interesting little things and a lot of trash. Unfortunately, right out of the gate I spotted this guy. We gotta take a moment of silence for our friend. Just alien looking. Probably choked on that piece of plastic. Just kidding. So weird. Anyways, look how easily this breaks down. And you want to find a big piece. This is one of the bigger pieces I found here. And if you can find it like that, well, before it's in a million pieces, great.
We found one. I was hoping I wasn't going to find one today, but here it is. It's a trash bag knot. And I hate finding these because every one of these that you find represents an entire bag of trash that, well, I've been walking around for an hour trying to pick up.
All right, something to put us in a better mood.
Dude, just found some free wax.
Little drug baggies. You find a lot of this, and you also find, I leave a lot of syringes on the ground. Be careful, don't overturn anything, don't go under any docks or any weird stuff. Wear gloves. You find a lot of construction material. Luckily, this one was cut, so whoever threw this away sliced everything. Good job, worker. Now, I have a feeling we're gonna find a lot more of these in the upcoming months. I imagine a little birthday party or a wedding, you know, some lay. Probably represents some fun times. This thing was wild, and I take a closer look at this later. At the time, I had no idea what this was. It got all sorts of little life forms in it. Speaking of things being stuck in things, I categorize my plastics when I'm picking them up, and this is the category of things that can strangle animals. And bottle caps are in that category, even though you might not think, because the tops can actually wear through or break through, and then they actually become something that could strangle an animal. Maybe this guy got taken out by one. I call in my detective. She takes her time, as usual. Very analytical of the smell. I don't know what she'll have to say about it. Verdict? Undetermined life form. She's not sure if she can eat it or not. And there was this hair. I guess that it senses different currents or vibration next to those sharp points there. And the colors are amazing. Oh, I was searching for the smallest piece of plastic I found. Now I remember it because it was green. It was the only green one I picked up. Every once in a while, if I'm bending down, I'll try and find the smallest piece I can pick up. That's the winner today. And this is my overall haul here. I try to arrange it into categories so I can identify trends and things. The categories change all the time. Found 3 toothbrushes though, 2 forks, or 1 fork, 1 spoon, kind of eroding away there, and 4 trash bag knots. And I only found 1 bag of trash, not even, so I'm like net -3 bags. Those blue ones look small though, so. Found a lot of toothbrushes. Now, look how skinny this is, and you can see it eroded through the back. Here's a better one, a different toothbrush. You can see the tube worms all growing into bristles. And so much plastic is eroded away on the back that you can even see some of the bristles, how they implanted them in at the factory. Imagine all these guys hanging out though on the toothbrush. Yeah, see back there, you can kind of see through the plastic. If it focuses. This was the prettiest shell I found, and not that good of one, but interesting, and it had these ridges along the inside that were pretty cool, but not a lot of shells out today. Now back to this thing. This, I snapped this part off. Just kidding, I didn't even record that part, I just snapped it off, I got a little too curious, and there was a leaf in there. And it's it's lightweight. It almost feels like this material would float. And if you look in the right light, you can see that there's a leaf. And it won't come off there. It's definitely pressed on there pretty well. And I thought, wow, is this the initial forming of a fossil? Early stages? And you can see that the leaf print is on, if it stopped moving, you can see it's on there between two layers of some substance, whatever the substance is. And I could scrape the substance a little bit. It was very odd. So I decided to crack into it more, and I found something wild. So inside here, look at all the stuff in there for one, but there's more leaf, but then there's this weird white thing with some sand around it. Not the curvy thing by my left thumb, but on the right, it looks brain-like almost. And my curiosity got the best of me, so I'm poking around. Sorry for the dirty fingernails. I go archaeologist mode, thinking of my childhood. I didn't have any brushes though, so I had to make do. Got a little stick. Yeah, look at that thing. So I cracked the shell. I felt bad at first. I thought I had killed something, but it turns out its shell was actually embedded in this material. It was already dead. The shell was just there still. And upon closer inspection, you can see it in there. So that guy didn't have a chance. He was locked into whatever this is. So that's some cracked portions of it. And then I have an intact half though. And so you can see there, that's half of the shell. I kind of put dots where the other half would be. Poor little guy. Succumbed to whatever this was. And so I, with my sneaking suspicion, I got my lighter. And sure enough, I started to smell plastic burning and it started to bubble. So somehow, molten plastic or plastic of some way got compressed around or within all these creatures. I don't quite understand what happened there, but it was pretty cool to find and look at. I was kind of mad that plastic got me again. Like I spent all this time picking up plastic and now I'm just wasting more of my time. Plastic found a new way to trap animals.